Truck driver homeless after buying a $250K house.
This man drove trucks for 35 years. He was married for 16 years. He worked hard and saved up his money and paid cash for a $250,000 house. This man ended up homeless. Let me explain. Most of this man's marriage, he was an over-the-road truck driver. He would stay out for 3 to 4 months at a time and come home for 2 weeks. Him and his wife had a beautiful relationship. She understood his job, so she never complained about him being over the road. They had 3 children together, and they didn't lack anything. They was well taken care of. 8 years into their marriage, they would always rent a house until the husband did the unthinkable and surprised the wife with a brand new house he saved up and paid cash for, $250,000. As the husband would drive trucks over the road, he started to develop health issues. He struggled with his weight, diabetes, high blood pressure, back issues, and many more issues. So one time the husband came home from over the road. He had a long talk with the wife. He said he was thinking about quitting trucking because it was taking a toll on his health. When he told the wife, she wasn't too happy about it. She kept questioning him, what is he going to do for income? He told her maybe he can start a little business or something. But he said he was very happy that he'd be able to be home every night and spend time with his wife and his children. Plus, he has so many doctor's appointments due to his health issues. So it's just more convenient and it make more sense he do something at home. So he stayed over the road for another year until his health just couldn't take it no more. And then he retired. He was very happy he retired. It was a huge relief off of him. Also, he felt very comfortable retiring because he paid cash for a house. The only thing he had to worry about is paying taxes. When he retired, it was different. Him and his wife never spent that much time together. So 3 months after him being retired, him and the wife was butting heads on everything. They couldn't agree on nothing. It was like they was different people when they was living together. It got to the point where the wife wouldn't even sleep in the same bed with him because he had sleep apnea, and sometimes he wouldn't wear the mask since he wasn't driving trucks anymore. And when he didn't wear the mask, he would snore all night, and the wife couldn't sleep. She hated that, so she started sleeping in another room. It got so bad where him and the wife wouldn't even talk. She wouldn't even cook for him. Sometime it would be so bad he would consider going back over the road. A year after he retired from driving trucks, the unthinkable happened. His wife divorced him. The house he saved up and paid cash for, $250,000. He lost that house in divorce court. He had nowhere to stay. He slept in his car for 2 months until he couldn't take it no more. And he was forced to go back over the road and drive trucks. After his wife divorced him, the only time they would talk is if it was about the kids. When he went back over the road, he stayed out for 3 to 4 months like he normally do. And he came home. He decided to pick up his children and get a hotel so they can spend time together. He tried to call his ex-wife, but she didn't answer the phone. So he just popped up at the house to see if he can pick the kids up. When he knocked on the door, another man came to the door. And she came rushing to the door saying, why you didn't call? And she had a ring on her finger. The ex-husband was standing at the door in shock that another man came to the door. And the ex-wife noticed he kept looking at her ring. Then the ex-wife started crying and said, I'm sorry. I didn't want you to find out like this. The ex-husband left the house, crying, in pain, didn't know what to do. He went back over the road and drove trucks for several years until one day he died in his truck.